Hello and welcome to Explain the Charts. Today, February 27th, 2025, we're breaking down Amazon stock, looking at both the latest news and the charts. We'll analyze recent developments, including the new AI-powered Alexa, analyst price targets, and tariff concerns. We'll see if these stories correlate to what the charts have to say. Let's start with a look at the one-day chart to get a sense of the overall trend. Looking at the one-day chart, we can see a significant run-up starting in early 2024, with the price climbing from around $150 to highs near $240 by January 2025. However, since then, there's been some volatility, and we're currently trading around $214.35 as of yesterday's close. The recent pullbacks coincide with news of potential tariffs and general market bearishness, as pointed out by the Motley Fool. Now, let's zoom in on the more recent price action by narrowing our focus on the last few months from the beginning of December 2024. This allows us to examine potential support and resistance levels that have formed more recently, as well as give a clearer view of any shorter-term trends. We can see that the stock tested the $200 level a few times over the past half year or so, and it bounced off those levels, as if that were a soft support level. We can see if it reaches and bounces off that price again in the future. Now, let's look at the hourly chart to see more detail of the recent volatility. We can see that news headlines are having an impact on the intraday volatility. David Tepper selling some of his shares may have had an impact on the last few days. Let's switch to the 15-minute chart to get an even finer-grained view, focusing on the candles from today, February 27th, 2025. With the 15-minute data, we can look for short-term support and resistance levels, as well as potential entry and exit points for trades. If we look at the volume and price action in the last few hours, it seems like the stock was consolidating around the low 214 range. Looking at potential catalysts, iHerb achieving over $2.4 billion in net sales in 2024 and AWS showing off a quantum computing chip named Ocelot could be bullish signals for the long term. Amazon's advertising revenue surging to $17.3 billion in Q4 2024, as well as its advertising revenue surpassing expectations, are things to keep in mind. However, rising gas prices and consumer worries could be a bearish economic sign impacting Amazon's consumer-based sales. In summary, watching the $200 level on the downside is crucial. If it breaks below that level, it could signal further downside risk. On the upside, a break above $238, the all-time high, would confirm the bullish trend and set the stage for further gains. Be aware of further tariff and export control news that may impact the stock.